Well, hello, wonderful people. It is Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Tuesday. Let's talk about it. Hey, that's going to stick. So, real quick, I want to talk to you about what's feeding you. We have to be careful about what we are listening to, what we are watching, and that in turn affects what we are speaking. I just realized that, so for a while I have been battling with just a little foul language here and there, sprinkling here and there. And of course, I don't use certain language around certain people, but then when I get in with a different group, I may use a little not appropriate language. But I found it easier to curse or use foul language when I've been listening to foul language. So a lot of times when I'm working out, I was listening to 90s hip hop, which have a place in my heart, but let's just be honest, not the best language, not the best content. I mean, they were talking. Anyways, that's not the point. It's beside the point. But so I would listen to this type of music, and then throughout the day, I would find it a little bit easier to say a couple of words here and there. And so I've started to draw back from that and listen to something different when I'm working out, and it's been a lot easier to catch my words and to basically not use foul language. But today I had an incident where I was looking at something on social media. I was looking at a post on social media, and it kind of stirred up certain feelings. And then I went and was speaking to somebody, and I kind of felt I carried those same negative feelings that got stirred up into the conversation I was having with somebody else, pretty much an innocent bystander. But because I wasn't mindful and was not properly guarding my eye gate, I allowed something to get in to whereas I almost affected my relationship and my conversation with this person. And I caught it, and I asked God, what's going on? And he revealed to me, hey, you were just reckless with just looking at any old thing. I cannot look at just anything on the internet. I can't just listen to any type of music and expect for goodness just to flow out of here. Expect for a word in season and out of season just to flow out of here. If I'm looking at trash, listening to trash, and I'm not calling 90s hip hop trash, but some of the content, let's just be real, the language is very harsh, and I can't have my feet here and there and try to live this on the fence type of lifestyle. That's not what I've been called to. I've been called to holiness. I've been called to higher, and I have to get my mouth and my mind under control, and I have to guard my thoughts. I have to guard what I look at. I have to guard what I'm listening to. I want you guys to begin to see when your thoughts go if they go, way out in left field, they go somewhere inappropriate, or you're kind of getting angry or kind of anxious about things. I want you to look at, what were you looking at? What were you listening to? What was the last conversation you had? And even pay attention to the people that you're around. Certain people stir up certain things, and certain conversations with people stir up certain things. So I want you to check that and be careful and be mindful. And if you know that certain music, if you know that certain movies, certain television shows, stir that stuff up, you got to cut it out. Today was just one of those, put the nail on the head, kind of stamped it, and made it pretty concrete for me that I can't keep listening to certain things, nor can I keep looking at certain things on social media. I have to filter that out because it stirs up things, and I'm not living my best life. I'm not representing God the best way that I can be when I've let these other things in my ear and through my eye gate. We just have to guard our heart above all else. guard our heart with all diligence. And listen, that he put that in there for a reason. We need to guard our heart. I want to encourage you on today. It is a marvelous, terrific, fantastic, that's a good word, fantastic Tuesday. You guys be good. Guard your heart. Guard your eyes. Have a good one. Talk about it Tuesday. Woo woo.